Hey y'all, welcome back. Let's make these easy, gorgeous eggs. So for the first thing, I'm going to use one of these Dollar Tree eggs. I got it last year, I do believe. You should be able to find something like this year. Hobby Lobby may have something, I don't know. But I'm going to take some DIY chalk paint. Now, I wish I would have sanded the whole thing. I'm going to use this sponge. It was dry, but I'm going to switch it to a different sponge. Later. It'll be a thinner sponge because this one it wasn't working out too well, but I just want to get a base coat anyways because you have to layer paint on this. If you paint it, it'll leave streaks. So I sanded this one, but it still kind of was chippy. So when you get done painting this, it don't matter what paint you paint it with, seal it with an acrylic sealer, okay? That will keep your paint from chipping. So I have this pack of napkins from Walmart, and it's Pioneer Woman napkins. I got them last year. They have napkins everywhere. TJ Maxx has napkins. Ross has napkins. There's a lot of places that have napkins. So I'm just going to take this. I didn't realize I had a recipe on it. I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, I'm going to take this, and the best way that I can get them apart is take a little bit of glue stick, put it on my finger, and then pop it right apart. Now, this napkin, I look like I'm really like forcing it in a hurry, but I wasn't. But it did rip some. You have to be careful with these because it's pretty thin. Now I'm going to take, I have a water brush. I got these at Dollar Tree a few years ago, but you can just wet a paintbrush and go around it. I just keep this one because it's convenient. So I'm going to go around wherever I want to, rip it at, okay? Because a teared edge looks way better than a cut edge. We're going to hide the edge anyway, so it really didn't matter, okay? But I'm just taking this and pulling it apart right close to where, I wanted all this stuff. And like I said, I ended up painting over all this. I did, except the bunny. You'll see later. But at first I was just going to use this whole thing. But then I wanted it kind of 3D. And I will tell you, putting it on this curved surface was a booger. You probably need to put slices in it. That would help. I got mine down pretty good. I don't care if there's a few wrinkles because, that just made it look that much more vintage, I think. But anyways, I don't know what the world I'm doing. You know me, I'm probably on my phone. I'm probably doing something on my phone. Let me cut this out, y'all. Now I'm going to take my matte Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put a little bit in here. And I'm going to use a little fan brush so I can put a thin layer because I really don't want to rip my napkin. Okay, I have another one, but still. So I'm just going to lift it up and put a little bit of Mod Podge down. And then, for the most part, use my brush to kind of pat it down, smooth it down. I don't want to use my finger a whole lot because I don't want to rip my napkin. Now, this is where it got a little hairy because I was trying to get around the egg. The other one had a flat surface, you see back there, but I didn't want to do it on that flat surface. My bunny was bigger than my flat surface, so I'm just, I cut it right there and lapped it over because it just wasn't going to lay down without no big fat wrinkle anyway. I thought I was going to rip it. So I'm just going around here and you see what I'm doing and, yeah, cutting every once in a while and folding it over and Mod Podging it down, and then it's just a tedious process. It's not hard, it's just, I don't know. It's just nerve-wracking, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I got it down. And it looks so cute. Now, you can leave it like that. It looks fine. But I didn't. I couldn't. But that's cute. It's just so cute. So I'm going to smooth this out and let that dry just a little bit. Did y'all see that big lump? I pulled it, ripped my napkin. I said, well, hot dog. I'm going to pick it off and then repaint that part. Here I go, repainting my mess up. But y'all, when I started doing this, I was painting around my paper, blending my paper in to make it look like that it was made to the egg, made on the egg, and it was like concealing my lines right there, and it worked. It was pretty cool. But then I got slap happy with my paintbrush, so then I decided to paint the whole thing right here. And then I wanted to add some 3D flowers. I lost some of my footage, y'all. But these are roses that I got from the His and Hers at Hobby Lobby. I do that when they go on sale. And I took them apart so I could lay them flat. And I'm just gluing them back together layer by layer. And then I'm going to clip that off. And I'm going to put a good amount of hot glue in there. And then smush my center in there. Look how beautiful. These are dusty rose, and I absolutely love them. It looks like part of my rabbit's missing, but I'm going to cover it up with flowers, y'all. So I got 3 of them, and I think I only put 3 of these on there. I can't remember, but I think I only put 3 on there. And all you do is just clip them and take them apart, and then put them back together. And they're so beautiful. And then there was a rosebud on it. And I'm going to take that and tuck it down in there and glue it down. Y'all see that? I got glue strings everywhere. I hate glue strings. There was another one on that other bush, but I didn't want to use it. So these are cherry blossoms from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to cut those. And I'm going to just tuck them in. This is just a filler. Okay? I'm just using these as fillers to fill in around my main body of my roses there. I absolutely love how this come out in the end. And then you see up top there, I have a piece of, I would say it's lace trim, but it's not. It looks like bridal trim, actually. I don't know. I had it from something. I'm always getting scrap pieces of stuff like that and stuff. Sometimes people send me stuff. And I just get what I get, or give me stuff, and, you know, I pick what I want out of it and what I can use. And so that just happened to be something that I had laying around. So when this makes me happy, then I'll stop stuffing stuff in there. But for the most part, you know, like I said, I'm just using them as fillers, and they're cute. Now I am going to take these leaves. And this was just out of scraps that I had. I have a bucket of scraps. I don't throw nothing away. Okay? Because you never know when you're going to need them. And I'm just going to cut pieces off. And then I'm going to start tucking my little greenery in there. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just tucking it in until it makes me, you know, makes my eyes happy. So that's what I'm going to do. So I will tell you that I took Weld Bond. And I sealed that. I put it in where you're going to snap it together. So mine is glued together. And then I'm going to take that Weld Bond. It's made by Type Bond. I have it in my Amazon store if you're interested. And I'm just going to take that Weld Bond. You can use fabric tack. I wouldn't use hot glue. That's just me. And I'm going to tack that down on there. I'm not putting it on the bottom because this egg sits up. So I want to make sure that I don't put any obstruction down there so that it doesn't sit up or it wobbles or whatever. And when I put this down, it was a little bit long. And I don't know if I left it in here, but you'll see me when I put it down, it kind of was wonky. When do I put it down? Right there. Yep, it was wonky. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim that off. And then I'm going to take my lighter and I'm going to singe it just a little bit. And then put it back down on that glue and it sits up great. So on this one, I'll show you what the other one looked like. I got these eggs at Hobby Lobby and they were 40% off or something like that. And then these transfers are gorgeous, ain't they? I found them at Dollar Tree. They're new. They are new and they are gorgeous. So I'm going to take, and I don't know why I done it. I didn't need to. I know why I done it. I was just going to do the front part. and then leave the back. But I decided to do the whole egg. Not the whole egg, you'll see. But I took it and I put it down on there and I measured where the middle was. And then I took my Fiskars cutter and cut it right down the middle, because this would have been just enough to go around the front of the egg. But then I changed my mind. But these rub-on transfers, oh wow, they're gorgeous. So I cut them apart and I put my egg down in my little fancy holder there. Now when you put these down, they stick. So when they stick, don't pull them back up, because you're gonna have part of your transfer down. And these are hard to do when you're going around. I would suggest do one side, not like this, like do the top and then do the bottom and then do the middle. And it doesn't seem to be as white spaced as, you know, doing it like I'm doing it here. But just go right down the middle. I mean, right down the side and do the whole side like that right there. And this I'm just going over. But if you see it's not sticking, just go back down over it like I did right there. These are so easy. These are so easy, and they were so pretty, and these eggs were already white. They have eggs at the Dollar Tree. You can use any eggs, but then you'd have to paint them white. These were already white, and I seen them and thought, hey, that's a better idea. That's a better deal right there. They're plastic, so if you push real hard, you're going to dent your eggs well. So there's one side done, but see, when it rolled over, I thought, I don't like that. That's ugly. So I'm going to do one with those, and these are just scrap pieces that I had. Now you can take these scrap pieces and they make awesome little DIYs like this. You could just put them in spurts. So that's all I'm going to do is take scrap rub-on transfers and put them in spurts all the way around my eggs, okay? So I'm going to do one set of 6 with the roses, and then I'll do one set of 6 with the greenery, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here is the final reveal, and I put the green eggs in a carton that I had from Dollar Tree eggs, and I just put some moss down in there and set my eggs, and these were all on that transfer. And I had, just like I said, scraps laying around. These are gorgeous little farmhouse eggs. You can leave up all year round. They are gorgeous. And that one I set on a Dollar Tree candlestick. Look how beautiful. I love my curly ribbon bow. This is just gorgeous. I love this. And there's, what it looks like on the side there. But ain't that pretty? It's just so stinking cute. I also wanted to paint it to cover up those pink dots because I really didn't like them. There's just a little Dollar Tree rabbit toy. And then there I took the roses and went all the way around, and then took the pink and made stripes on them. And these are just cute little shabby chic eggs. They're just so cute. And I threw them in a basket. And that's it. If y'all like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. And thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And remember, you are a blessing. Until next time, goodbye.